Well, hello and welcome to Thursday's reading of the Dinosaurs Before Dark Magic Treehouse series by Mary Pope Osborne. We are already on chapter 9, and that is crazy because we are whipping through this book. Chapter 9 is called The Amazing Ride. The Pteranodon coasted down to the ground. He stared at Jack with his bright, alert eyes. What was Jack supposed to do, climb on? But I'm too heavy, thought Jack. Jack looked at the Tyrannosaurus Rex. It was starting to come up the hill. Its giant teeth were flashing in the sunlight. Okay, Jack thought, don't think, just do this. Jack put his book in his pack, and then he climbed onto the Pteranodon's back, and he held on tightly. The creature moved forward, he spread his wings, and lifted off the ground. Jack nearly fell off as they teetered this way and that. The Pteranodon steadied himself and rose into the sky. Jack looked down. The Tyrannosaurus was staring up at him and chomping at the air. The Pteranodon glided away. He sailed over the hilltop and over the valley. He circled above all the duck-billed dinosaurs and all the nests filled with the babies. And then the Pteranodon soared out over the plain, over the Triceratops, who was grazing in the high grass. Jack felt like a bird. The wind was rushing through his hair, and the air smelled sweet and fresh. Jack whooped and laughed. He couldn't believe it. He was riding on the back of an ancient flying reptile. The Pteranodon sailed over the stream and over the ferns and bushes, and then he carried Jack down to the base of the oak tree. When they came to a stop, Jack slid off the creature's back and landed on the ground. The Pteranodon took off again and glided over the sky. Bye, Henry, called Jack. Jack, are you okay? Annie shouted from the treehouse. Jack pushed his glasses into place. He kept staring at the Pteranodon. Jack, Annie called. Jack looked up at Annie and he smiled. Thanks for saving my life, he said. That was really fun. Thank Henry, not me, said Annie. Come on, climb up. Jack tried to stand. His legs were wobbly. He felt a little bit dizzy. Hurry, shouted Annie, it's coming. Jack looked around. The Tyrannosaurus was heading straight toward him. Jack bolted to the ladder. He started climbing. Hurry, hurry, Annie shouted. Jack reached the top and scrambled into the treehouse. It's coming toward the tree, Annie cried. The dinosaur slammed against the oak tree. The treehouse shook like a leaf in the wind, and Jack and Annie tumbled into the books. Make a wish to go home, cried Annie. We need the book, the Pennsylvania book, said Jack. Where is it at? They looked and searched madly around the treehouse. I found it, said Jack. He grabbed the book and flipped through the pages. He found the photograph of Fog Creek Woods. Jack pointed to the picture in the book. I wish I could go home, he shouted. The wind began to blow, and Jack closed his eyes, and he held on tightly to Annie, and the treehouse started to spin, and it spun faster and faster and faster, and then everything was still. Absolutely still. We don't have much more to read, but I'm going to stop there because only one chapter right. Hope you enjoyed the next installment. I will see you later, Gators.